Good evening, welcome back here to the D Event Center here in Weber State campus. Move over, boys, it's the girls' turn. We've got Caden Formaster, we've got Coach Van Park here for a good playoff game. So the third seed, Pineview Panthers, coming to this one, 18-6. Mountain Crest, the sixth seed, 19-5 in their season. And I think we've kind of seen this. You've seen it in the boys, especially with Skyview. These teams are coming in at these higher seeds, but with a lot less losses.
Right. Yeah, you see a lot of these teams that are just extremely dominant, right? And I think sometimes that can be the case in girls basketball as well, is that you'll have teams that just seem to run the gamut while others fight their way through it. And, both these teams have had their fair share of competition throughout the season as well, but both have had some absolutely dominant wins on the other side of it.
Well, we're getting the starting lineups here now for the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Looks like they're starting coach there with Emerson Brown, Bella Carroll, number 23, Marina Webb. Who was the last one? I didn't catch that one, Coach. Sage Walker. How can you forget Sage Walker? Starting lineups here for the Pineview Panthers. Looks like we're going to start off with number 1, Kelly Schlenker. Also number 11, Reese Gustin. And then with number 15, senior Hayden Harris. 21, Noah Fiafia, and Kennedy Eves is running out your starters here for the Pineview Panthers. So, Kaden, what are we looking at here for Pineview?
Yeah, for Pineview, you're really going to be looking at a couple of names here that are really good. And to be fair, this whole lineup up and down is solid. But for sure, look out for Ella Fiafia. Look out for Reese Gustin. They've been absolutely phenomenal this season. But again, this lineup top to bottom has had its fair share of success. So you can't count out someone like Kalia Schlenker, for example, who's also a scorer in her own right.
And the zip will go here to the Mustangs. They travel with backhand quickly inside and a quick shot. Put up and in. First 2 points here for the Mustangs starting us off.
Yeah, Emerson Brown, she can score in so many different ways. She's so long.
And so for the Mustangs, we've seen a very stiff defense, except right now is going in for a wide open layup and leaving it off.
Mount Crest is very fortunate on that because they totally got lost on defense.
Yeah, Gustin with probably the easiest 2 points she's going to see all night here for the Mustangs. Still a 2-0 lead here for Mountain Crest. Carroll moves it over the far side. Hit her Brown, giving her right back and a foul. Going to be charged as Litton Pratt tries for her first drive.
One thing I really like about Mount Crest is they move the ball. You didn't see the ball hardly bounce once. They do a great job of getting the ball moved around, getting a good look.
Carroll looking to inbound. Here on the baseline. Inbound goes here to Brown. The driver baseline. Skip it out. Sage Walker. Puts the ball at 3-point, no good. Rebound here goes to Pineview.
This is Fiafia, who I talked about before, who's, again, one of the stars on this team and has been so phenomenal as one of their post players.
Resetting back up top with Clear. Top of the key on 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock, and the shot up, no good. Leah with that attempt. Mustangs bring it back the other way. And an unforced turnover here. Coming back with it. Laying up on the right-hand side. Leaving it too strong off the glass. So that was Hayden Harris.
Both teams playing with a lot of nerves right now.
She didn't want to go back down inside. It goes out of bounds. Giving it right back over to the Panthers.
Yeah, uncharacteristically, I'm sure, on both teams. But you won't see Carroll just turning the ball over like that.
Had to go to the locker room to go grab the basketball. We'll get going right back again. Gustin with the inbound. A little bit across the timeline. Push it into the corner. There's Harris kicking it right back out. Kalia. Fake the give and go. They'll look it back around. Try to go back down inside. And a 3 up. Good look at a far side 3-pointer. Rebound goes here to the Mustangs. Gustin with another good look from the 3-point line. Over in the corner. Bella stop, pop. Over 2 defenders. Shot doesn't go. Ball circles back out. Up top here for the Mustangs. Bella Carroll from deep. No good. Rebound ain't going to happen. It's going to go out of bounds. And get it back over to the Panthers.
Now, Pineview, I'm noticing their offense, of course, they're getting pressured up high right now in the full court pressure, but even once they get set into their offense, they're still just getting swarmed by the Mustang defense at this moment as they throw this one away.
Sage Walker coming back with a pass over to Carroll, saves it, but that'll go down a turnover in the Bucks.
Neither team has settled in yet.
No, here's a straightaway 3 up from deep.
Kalia Schlenker, she's a shooter, like I said in pregame, right, guys? That she's someone who you can pretty much rely on at any given moment, that if she's got an open 3, there's a good chance she'll hit that.
Three trying to match and does. Coming back here with Emerson Brown over the Mustangs.
Yeah, Emerson scoring all the points so far inside and then the outside 3, and that's what she's done all year.
Yeah, leaves it off. Here to Gustin. Gustin takes a screen here from Fia. Sage Walker on the defense here for the Mustangs. Still outside on the perimeter. Left wing, straighten it back up here to Gustin. Gustin takes a screen, straightaway 3, 2 in a row here for the Panthers.
Yeah, Reese Gustin, a fantastic ball player. Dad, a college coach at Utah Tech University for women's basketball there, so she's definitely got it in her blood.
We got Golden Spike Power Sports 3-pointers, and we got Nets on Fire 3-pointers. Coming here from both teams. Timeout taken. We'll take it with them. 4-12. Still left to go here in the first. Narrow lead here for the Panthers. We'll be right back.
Central Milling is personally invested in the quality of their products and their relationships with customers and suppliers. They are also a proud supporter of high school sports.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Still here live at the Event Center. Here for the first girls matchup here between the Mustangs and the Panthers. Panthers with a 1-point lead. Emerson Brown here on the left wing, giving off down low inside with a Marina. Goes it back out around up top, and a 3 rattles in and out. Almost had another match over the Mustangs, but the Panthers kind of bring it back the other way. With Kennedy Eves far side, out of bounds on that pass. And Mustangs to take it back.
Harris couldn't hold on to it in transition, and I like the thought. I like the pass. I think that if it's on target and caught well, that you can continue to make something out of that play, but just an unfortunate loss out of bounds. And the Mustangs bring it the other way.
Well, Carroll will bring it up, pick up her dribble. Leighton Pratt circles it back around, little handoff. And a double dribble call here on the Mustangs, giving it right back over to the Panthers.
Turnovers are going to be key in this game, and that goes for both sides. Got to try to play a clean game as much as you possibly can, but we've already seen a good handful of turnovers already through the first half of this first quarter.
Here goes for the timeline there with that pass. Back up to Gustin. She's trapped here in the corner. The Mustang trying to cause a turnover, but Panthers get it out far side. We're going to swing it around. And a 3. Another look. This time in the corner, another Nets on Fire 3-pointer drops here for the Pineview Panthers. That's number 21, Ella Fia.
Yeah, like you said, she's a big contributor. She's hit a 3. She gets rebounds. She dribbles it down the court. She's everywhere.
Yeah, she does just about everything. And I find this to be the Panthers' MO. You look at the 9 points they have, 3 threes from 3 different players.
Yeah. That's the best thing to have from an unselfish team. That's a hot team. Here's a 3 to match. No good. But a rebound here by Marina gets stripped away.
I like that open look on the 3. That was a really well-timed three-pointer to take as they strip it right back.
Newport still coming back the other way here with Bella Carroll. Here at the elbow. Good pass down low, but a better block on the baseline.
Kennedy Eves, one of the taller players, probably in 4A, and a very friendly shove from her teammate saying, that's right, that's how we do it here.
Yeah, you say, Fia about pushed her down.
9-5 lead here for the Panthers. And another turnover caused here by the Mustangs. Coach, we're getting the turnovers, but the Mustangs just not getting much on the offensive end here early on here in this one. Rocco gets it back up top, straight away 3, good look. This one rolls off. Another rebound. Pulled down here by Fia.
Hung on the rim for a year, it felt like, and just couldn't fall in, but again, a good look. And here's the look down low.
Good pass.
Great pass.
The assist, but it goes to Kennedy Eves here for the 2 points. Ups the lead here for the Panthers, 11-5. On the left wing, Nyman kicks it back up here to Leighton Pratt. Far side.
Right now, Mount Crest just seems hesitant on everything. I don't think they're used to all that length and size.
Hard shot here by Leighton Pratt. Gets it off the glass and in. Fia, quick pass. Elias kicks it over, far side. A 3's up, no good this time. You put the rebound, kick back out. This 3's gonna drop.
Man, they're like 3 for 4. Or 4, yeah, 3 for 4. 4 for 5 from the 3, I think.
Yeah, Reese Gusson with a 3-pointer and a mental error here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I mean, the 3s are dropping. Obviously, when you look at it, you have 4, like you said, 4 3-pointers made to get them that 14-7 lead. And at this point, Mountain Crest has to do something to keep that perimeter locked down. But they'll take a steal.
Yes, they will. Coming back with it, number 10, Tara Nyman, kick it back out. 3 up, no good here from Rocco. Rebound, here goes to the Panthers.
Shot clock off, so the Panthers can play for the final shot.
Reset the offense, going far side. There's a 3, this one. Off the rim and the glass. Fia with the putback, doesn't go, gets another rebound. 2 on the clock. And a shot out of bounds, blocked away, they say. 0.1 on the clock. Here for the Panthers.
Statistically, not enough time to get a shot off, as they say.
Gusson with the inbound. Don't think she got it off in time. They won't count it. So at the end of the first, 7-point lead here for the Pineview Panthers.
Yeah, right now Pineview is dominating on the boards. Yeah, Mount Crest has got to get some more rebounds. They've lived on that in the regular season. They've got 2 or 3 shots each time, and Pineview's getting them all.
We'll take the commercial break, and we'll bring it back here for the start of the second quarter again. This is the first game of the girls for a quarterfinal matchup here at the D Event Center, brought to you by KSLSports.com.
Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of large and small animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality vet services with their dedicated team. Take your small animals to their longtime location in Tremonton and your large animals to their newer location in Elwood.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits.
Start of the second quarter. We're in game one of the girls' side of the bracket. We'll take a look at that a little later on during halftime, but the Pineview Panthers will start us off again in the second quarter with a 7-point lead. Got some of it up top. Carroll on the defense. Give it over to Harris. Harris far side. Back over. Up top at Augusta. Julia looking for somewhere to go. Finds Fia popping up top. Give it back over to Julia. They're into the corner. Long pass. Julia likes the look. Leaves it long and a loose ball foul.
That foul going against Hayden Harris. And I've noticed, Mountain Crest in this zone defense has done a pretty good job of locking down that perimeter now. That was one of the keys to the first quarter is to try to stop Pineview's threes. And we'll see if that zone defense can do that for them. But that cross-court pass, you got to make sure to get on over really quick. They were still able to get a decent three off. It just missed the mark.
Julia almost comes away with the steal. Sage Walker able to recover here for the Mustangs. Work it down low. Emerson Brown trying to find somebody that's going to be coming back the other way here for the Panthers. And crossing the timeline. Julia. The long, quick passes here for the Panthers. And a tie-up here on a rebound. They will call a jump ball. Possession to go back over to the Mustangs. Carroll gives it over to Sage Walker here on the left wing. Double team comes out on her. Brown will drive here on the baseline. Shot up here by Carroll. Little mid-range jump shot up, no good. Rebound, another putback. Doesn't go here for the Mustangs. Ball going to be out of bounds. And go back over to here to Mountain Crest.
That's a gutsy call, right? To try to take that long pass up, and especially when the defense is right there. It didn't pay off this time, and Mustangs get the ball back off of another turnover.
Carroll passing it into the corner. They'll kick it back out. Walker with it. Far side. Back over to Brown. Ariana Webb. Hard shot off the glass, no good.
It's tough for her to get that shot off against Fia because she is so strong.
Gustin sends it over. Here's a deep three again. Nothing but net.
That is a pretty shot. That is just a catch and shoot. Great follow through. That's a pretty shot.
Another Nets on fire three-pointer coming here from the Panthers. Brown with it. Pratt sends it over right side. Go to Carroll. Carroll looks back up top. Sage Walker straightaway three. Leaves this one short. The rebound going back here to the Panthers. Justin backs it off. Tries to get it over to Fia. It does. Another look. Far side three. This one not going to go. And a rebound goes to Pratt. Stop, pop, deep three. Off the glass, no good. Here from Carroll, she'll get her own rebound. Put it up, no good again. And another rebound here by Fia. The foul coming here from Carroll, trying to put this one out from behind.
Kind of a frustration
That's
foul.
exactly what I was going to say. Coach was just, hey, you know what? You missed two shots, and they weren't necessarily close for you. And sometimes you get a little frustrated when that shot's not going for you. So what do? Try to get that ball back one more time. It leads to the foul.
Timeout taken. We'll take it with them. 17-7 lead here for the Panthers. We'll be right back.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the quarter field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Coming out in full court pressures the Mustangs as we get back to it. Between Pineview and Mountain Crest. They're across the timeline. Thought the ref was going to catch that ball, Coach.
Yeah, that's really Mountain Crest's best chance is to put pressure. They've been really good on defense all year.
Trying to get it down low. Does too far underneath the hoop. Let it go out of bounds. Bringing it back over to Mountain Crest. Just a little too far under the hoop. There for Kennedy Eves.
Eves is great in the post, but, you get her double team down there. I think anybody's going to struggle in that scenario. It got blocked away and off the Panthers. Again, another turnover into the hands of the Mustangs.
Slap this one out of bounds. Mustangs will keep it. Quick hands here by Kalia. Walker inbounds it here. Here to Carroll. Carroll circles it around, tries to find inside here to Marina. And we go back the other way for the Pineview Panthers.
Still no score from the Mustangs here in the second quarter either, so that offensive game is being a little frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get something cooking.
All day to think about this three-pointer. It's up no good. A rebound put back here by Eves.
Their press forced the shot that they wanted, but then they didn't get the rebound.
Carroll with the handoff. Will change the direction. Stopping a pop. Up no good here by Brown. And we come back the other way here for the Panthers. Julia trying a little sidestep there. Kicks it back out. Far side. Gustin on a drive. Gets to the baseline. Nowhere to go.
Nice pass.
Up and over and still live. Does not go out. Good save on the baseline. Here comes the Mustangs back with it. Good little crossover. Splits the defense. Emerson Brown trying to go coast to coast with it. They'll reset the offense with Carroll. Carroll kicks it into Pratt. Pratt drives around. Little running hook shot up, no good. And the rebound goes here to the Pineview Panthers. Panthers going to slow it down. Reese Gustin directs traffic up top. And get over here to Kalea underneath. Stolen away.
Well read by Emerson Brown.
Yeah, she's doing everything right now. She's going to need some help offensively.
And Schlenker takes it away.
Yeah, it's just back and forth. Turnover after turnover. And there's another one.
There's another one.
I've lost track. So now Panthers will reset. Back up top again with Gustin. Leah. Now we work it over to the far side. Gustin again. Eves circling around the perimeter. Julia in the corner. Send it here by Walker. Kick back out. Swing it back around. Gustin with the three. Far side. Up no good. 7 on the shot clock. And the ball will go out of bounds. Back over to Mountain Crest. BFE going to check back in here for Pineview along with Harris. Oakley Brown checks in for the Mustangs. Sage Walker back in as well. Carroll with him. Let's pass over to Walker. Walker trying to put that one inside, taken away again. It's Gustin. Move it over. Kalia looks inside. Gustin kick back out. Eves with a three up, no good. And the ball tapped out of bounds. Last touch here by the Panthers.
And they're going to give the foul actually on the over-the-back call to Hayden Harris. And not very many fouls here so far. Only second team foul in the quarter. But again, Mountain Crest still scoreless.
Yeah, I say somebody's got to step up and make a shot. And they're just tentative, going to the basket, whether to shoot it or not.
The end of the corner. Mustangs going to drive it out. Another steal here for the Panthers. Coming away with it was Gustin. Swing it around far side. Julia. Let's throw this one down underneath. Coming back the other way. Another steal here for Emerson Brown. Kick back out. Brown again on a drive. Put it up. No good. Rebound here by Fiafia.
Sometime it's going to happen. They got to break the seal on that hoop again. Mountain Crest struggling here in the second. And really both sides. It's only been 5 points for the Panthers in the second as well.
Yeah. Fiafia holds. Takes a screen and going to get tied up here with Carroll.
That'll keep it down with the Panthers still. And only 0.8 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Addison LaRocco checks in here for Mountain Crest. And down goes to Gulia. Gustin holds. Gulia on a drive.
Oh, great pass.
Better block here by the Mustangs.
They reset the shot clock. It was originally set at 35. They put it back to where it was, so there's not the difference anymore. But still, again, that's a great defensive stance for Mountain Crest. You could say this has been a very good defensive game all around with how low scoring it is. And it really has been. There have been a lot of steals, a lot of blocked shots all across the board from both sides.
Mustangs could hold for the last shot. Pratt swing it over to LaRocco. Reset back up top to Brown. LaRocco got to get something up. She does in time, but it will not go in. And a big fat zero here for the Mustangs in the second quarter.
Yeah, like you said, it really is good defense on Pineview's part. But Mount Crest just doesn't seem like they're ready to go.
Yeah, I could argue that it just seems like the offense isn't. It's not executing the way that it's supposed to, and finding those open shots in the second quarter have been hard to come by.
Looks like they're ready with the coach.
It looks like we got Coach down over there. Kate Daly's got to go ahead and take it away.
Coach, you held the Mustangs scoreless in that last quarter. Can you talk a little bit about your defense and what you like seeing from that?
We've guarded the paint well, and we know how to guard their shooters. They run really well in transition, 0 and 20, and we've done a good job transition defense. So I'm happy about our defense right now.
What surprised you going into this game?
Nothing. I mean, they are who they are on film. They're a physical team. They're really balanced, and we've got our hands full.
Well, good luck this second half.
Appreciate it.
Back to you.
Yeah, definitely came in prepared for what they scouted out here for the Mustangs. Kudos to the defensive job the Panthers are doing.
Absolutely, yeah, it has been a phenomenal game so far from the Panthers defensively, especially in the shutout in the second, but even only allowing 7 in the first, that's still a really good defensive stance. But again, for both of these teams, I would still argue that the offense needs to get moving. 5 points combined, we'll even say. 5 points combined in the second quarter. You just don't see that very often. So scoring needs to pick up on either side here in the second half of play.
Yeah, I think the team that stops turning the ball over is going to be the team that ends up winning. And Mount Crest has to be ready to shoot. That second quarter, they would catch and somebody would be open, but then they would just drive it into traffic. And of course, Mount Crest hasn't faced somebody that's as long and tall as Pineview is, but they've got to be ready to hit some of those outside shots.
Absolutely.
And we've seen in the past the Mustangs have been able to get hot just kind of out of nowhere. So they're going to need that to happen here in the second quarter. We're going to take a commercial break. Thank some of our sponsors for allowing us to come here. And we'll step aside.
Miller Medical is a proud supporter of Bear River Sports. Not only do they offer great services with Dr. Todd Miller, 3 nurse practitioners, and other medical specialists, they are the injury update and medical moment sponsor in all of Bear River Live's sports coverage year-round.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
At Cache Valley Bank, we value our heritage and the history we've built within our communities. With over 45 years of experience behind us, we are confident in our ability to equip our customers with the necessary tools and expertise to navigate their financial journey. Whether you are ready to expand your existing business, embark on a new business venture, or are seeking better personal banking, let us help you reach new heights. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Stop by Twisted Sugar and pick your favorite gourmet cookies. There's 18 flavors available each week, as well as cookies of the month. You can even get a specialty order of mini cookies for your favorite team or something sweet for that special person in your life. Be a smart cookie and get that sweet at Twisted Sugar.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Golden Spike Power Sports is still family owned and operated, serving the Bear River community since 1947. We're here to take care of all your power sport needs. Located right on Main Street. Come and check us out and experience the difference.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Low scoring affair here for the first game of the girls round here in the quarterfinals here at the D Event Center here for the 4A girls basketball playoffs. 19-7 Mustangs. Hopefully the other hoop will be a little bit more kinder to them.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think the hoop they've been playing on, somebody accidentally went and put a lid on it. So I guess we'll see what the second half brings, and that's, it's never fun. But I will say I wouldn't even necessarily say it's Mountain Crest's offense as much as it's been Pine View's defense.
Yeah.
That's really what it's come down to. Pine View's size is nearly unmatched in this classification in 4A. When you have the length that they have with Kennedy Eves, Ella Fiafia, Hayden Harris even, there's some pretty tall athletes on this team. So that's a struggle when Mountain Crest is still trying to work the ball down low. And to be fair, the guards are also doing a really good job of tightening up the perimeter. They're not allowing a lot of three-point shots. Mid-range shots are going off. I will say that. Mountain Crest is getting a lot of those off. They're just not going down. So if they can get some of those to start dropping, they'll be okay.
Yeah, and both teams shot exactly 22 shots, and neither one of them were burning the net.
Yeah.
But Pineview hits 5 threes, Mountain Crest hits 1, and none of the other outside shots were really very close, and they just got to get settled in and play with the confidence that they've played. But you are 100% right. Nobody has seen this kind of length in our region.
Yeah.
This from top to bottom and pure three-point shooting too.
Absolutely. And the one thing I noticed as well from looking at some of these stats here for Pineview specifically, Pineview right now shooting 35%, if you round up 36% actually, from 3. From the floor, they're shooting 32%. They're shooting more efficiently from the 3 than they are from the floor. And that goes to show that when they're passing the ball and they're getting quick ball movement and open three-point shots, they're knocking those down. That's great. Trying to work the ball inside is not as successful statistically as they would like it to be, even though, again, that's where their size is, so it's nice to use that to your advantage if you can. Those shots just aren't going down either. 19 points is a really good defensive stance from Mountain Crest as well. And I know that the offense hasn't been getting the job done, but you have to give the hats off to the defense as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And both teams have basically the same number of turnovers.
We'll take it over to Kate. She's got Coach Carroll.
Coach, on defense, your team's looking good. What do you want to change offensively?
I just want us to shoot the ball more. Oh, as a coach, as a player, you never had to tell me to shoot the ball. We just got to get a few more shot attempts and shoot like we're going to make it. They're big. They make things difficult, but we just got to get the ball up on the backboard and see if one will go in.
Sweet. Well, thank you and good luck in the second half. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kate. We're looking forward to it, too. I'd like to see some more points here in this one. A 19-7 lead here for the Pineview Panthers. And I think they're a little light on the turnovers. They had 9 turnovers here for Mountain Crest, 8 turnovers for Pineview.
And I feel like those numbers may actually be a little low. I don't know if they counted all of them because there are a few times where it's like ball tipped into this person's hand. Great, they got it actually just getting it tipped back into the opponent's hand. And
exactly.
I mean, there was a lot of back and forth turnovers there that it felt like it was a heavy turnover first half, which don't get me wrong. 8 or 9 turnovers in the first half is not great.
No.
So we definitely still saw a fair share of turnovers here in the first half.
Mustangs start off with it here in the third quarter. They're swinging over. Here's Emerson Brown for a 3 and a Golden Spike Power Sports three-pointer.
You could tell they drew that play up perfectly for Emerson, and she knocked that 3 down.
Panthers work it back inside and then starting off with a turnover on their first offensive possession here in the second half. Mustangs going to bring it back. Here's Carroll, thought about a 3, dishes it inside. Stripped again here by the Panthers. And a foul going to be charged to the Mustangs.
Yeah, and then 2 quick turnovers, one from Pineview, one from Mountain Crest, to continue the trend that we mentioned. But I will say I'm happy to see Emerson Brown knocking down a 3. She hit the one earlier in the first quarter and gets this one here. And it's good to see that they're willing to take those shots. They're not coming into this second half scared.
Dustin here on the left wing, all the way back up top here to Fiafia. Far side. Dustin again. Fiafia from the oboe. Put it up, rattles this one in and out. Ball tapped out of bounds. It goes back over to the Mustangs.
That was a good look by Fiafia. They moved the ball really well. Got one just inside the high post, which is, I'm sure, a shot she wants, and just went in and out.
And that's the thing. She's someone that can stretch the floor and shoot well. So, when you have someone that's as tall as she is, she can make those shots. It's a good location for her.
Sage Walker, her first 2 points of the ball game. Little Three-court pressure here from the Mustangs. Getting it over here to Harris. Tries to work it back inside. Good inside-outside game. Draw a foul in the process. Second team foul here against the Mustangs.
Against Mariana, that's 2 quick fouls for her.
Gustin looks to inbound here on the baseline. Little bounce pass inside, hard shot. Able to get her own rebound underneath, but Sage Walker with another steal. Bella Carroll gets aside. Gets a screen from Pratt.
Yeah.
Slid into that screen, coach.
Yeah, she did. She definitely, that was a great call.
That's a third team foul here against the Mustangs. A 0 here for the Panthers.
You know, it's one thing I saw a lot of in the boys' games as well, where some of these offensive foul calls, because people just extend a little bit. You're extending those arms and those elbows a little too much on the contact, and the officials will call that.
Harris getting it back over to Gustin. Harris gets it back. Pass blocked away here by Carroll.
Just had a foot out of bounds.
Yeah. Nearly another turnover. Pineview's already lost 2 turnovers here in the second half. Nearly a third.
Fia to inbound. It's again up top. Dalia sends it over to Harris, far side. Dalia again, far side to Fia. They play catch on the perimeter. Little drive inside, kick it right back out to Fia. 8 on the shot clock. Hard shot, try to draw a foul. But the Mustangs come back without allowing another point.
Boy, great defense by Mount Crest. Because Pineview was moving the ball very well to get some looks, but Mount Crest was there.
So Carroll put it up by 3-pointer. Shot no good. Fia can't bring up the rebound here for the Panthers. Pratt gets it back inside. There's your physicality on that layup. Another body hits the floor. Possession to stay here with the Mustangs.
And I couldn't tell from our vantage point who that went off on. At one point, I thought maybe it went off the leg of the Mountain Crest player, but must have gone off the hand of the Panther player.
High and bounce pass. I don't know if that's the right thing to do here against the Panthers. The last to touch it is Pineview. The Mustangs will reset and do it again.
So far, it's the Panthers going scoreless here in the third quarter. Again, the defense in this game has been insane as there's another three.
Emerson Brown with the straightaway. Goldspike Power Sports 3-pointer.
Boy, Emerson is just carrying the team on her back. Well, offensively, she just hardly missed.
Harris into the corner with it. Still looking for some help. Gets it up top. Thea, top of the key. She gets swarmed. Gustin calling for it over there on the far side. Swinging it back. Here another three. Wow. This one drops to end the drought here for the Panthers.
Yeah, Kalia Schlenker, and then immediately the timeout called. And, you know, so far, third quarter's looking to be a little more enticing than we saw in that second.
Both teams picking it up offensively for sure.
A three to send us out. 22-15 lead here for the Panthers. We'll be right back.
Central Milling is the farmer, the miller, and the baker working to preserve American farmland for tomorrow while preserving the highest quality of flour and grains to the bakers of today. Select the best products for your family by using Central Milling Company.
Asphalt, we don't often think about it, but we use it every single day. Holbrook Asphalt's innovative HA5 product slows asphalt aging by 67%, making roads last longer and cost less to own. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
With over 60 years of experience and personalized service, Guild Mortgage is your key to home ownership in Box Elder County and beyond. Stop by or give us a call today. Guild Mortgage. Own what matters.
So the first game, still three more to follow this one here tonight at the D Event Center for the quarterfinal round of the girls 4A basketball playoffs. 22-15 lead here for the Panthers. Carroll will bring it back across the timeline here for the Mustangs. Swing it over. Emerson Brown got about a 3. Draws the double team in at the corner. Here's Carroll. Little reverse back over to the baseline. Harris taps this one out of bounds. .17 on the shot clock. Carroll in pass. Goes to Pratt over to Brown. Hand off to Carroll. Carroll circles around. Good
nice pass.
Fantastic pass. Looking for the streak down low is perfect.
Yeah, Oakley Brown coming off the bench, getting 2 points. Via stopping a pop. The elbow shot, no good. Rebound and goes to Carroll. Brown calling for it again. Gets it over to her. A little too far down underneath. Has to clear it back out up top. Not on the same page. And lead backcourt violation.
Another turnover.
Rocco going to check it back in here for the Mustangs. Carroll going to go take a break. Inbound coming in from Harris here for the Panthers. Kalia gets it back down. 3 up. Harris drops another. Nets on fire. 3-pointer.
Harris's first bucket of the game as well. Couldn't come at a better time.
Rocco with it up top.
Great defense right there. Not letting them get into their offense at all.
Kalia, don't think he can get any more close to her. Shutting that down. Pratt trying to send this across the baseline. It gets tapped out of bounds.
There's a little more aggression coming from the Mustangs here on offense here in the second half. I like to see it. I like to see that they're putting in some effort, and you know, you're seeing it in different ways, whether it's through just the quicker passing, as this is tipped away, Fifi is going to chase it down.
And get the and one.
She's an excitable player.
She really is. You know, leading scorer on this team, averaging into the double digits, and you know, you can see why she's such an integral part of this team, both offensively and defensively. Just an absolute star.
Going to the fabulous Freddy's free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity. Here for the Panthers. Fia put it up and in. Now a 28-17 lead here for the Panthers. Closing on the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Brown up top here to Pratt straight away. Kicking out to LaRocco here on the right wing. Walker pops out. Gets the elbow, kick back over here to LaRocco. 10 on the shot clock. Sage sends it back over. Brown back over to Walker. Walker to the baseline. Hard shot put up, no good. Might have been even blocked away here by the Panthers. Slow it down a little bit. Gustin back over. Kalia. They play catch on the perimeter. Kalia with a good look at a 3. Gives it off just enough and a rebound. Hard put back up and in.
That's such a hard shot. She was standing exactly under the basket. And, I mean, she threw up a rainbow and a timeout taken.
Yeah, Kennedy Eves gets that one. And a timeout drawn here by the Mustangs. 2:11 left to go here in this third quarter. It's a 30-17 lead here for the Panthers.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
letting the good times roll here in the D-Event Center. Still got 3 more girls games here for you tonight. We got a Region 11 rematch coming up next. Green Canyon and Ridgeline. Morocco sends it into the corner. With a double team coming here for the Panthers. Ball's loose. Ball's on the court. And coming out of the scrum with it is the Panthers. Gustin across the timeline.
You see it more in girls basketball than boys, where the officials kind of let them play in those scrums, where they normally maybe call a jump ball for boys basketball. They just let it play on, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Reset back up top here to Kalia. Little contact there, no call. Here's the drive. Kalia, hard shot there will be the whistle. We'll go back to the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line.
Now she's got to be careful, Kalia Schlenker, on this, because she, she up here at the top, you mentioned the contact. Yes, there was contact, but a lot of it too was on the offensive side. She's trying to create some space, and again, these officials are kind of letting them play. I'm okay with that. I like that, but that is something that you have to be a little wary of, because they may start to tighten up the whistle later in the game.
One more here for Kalia. Gets the bounce. 31-17 lead here for the Panthers. Under a minute and a half left to go in the third quarter. Handoff from Pratt to Larocco. Here's a 3 up.
Just
no
did
good.
it out.
Again, good shot selection. Just is not falling.
This pass off the mark, out of bounds, giving it right back over to the Mustangs. Bella Carroll checks back in here for the Mustangs.
And I like the idea. I like the idea of going with that pass, just let her too far out. And another turnover.
Nevia checks in. Pratt takes over far side, handoff to Carroll. Stopping a pop, 15-footer off the glass, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, tapped out of bounds. Last touch here by the Panthers. Mustangs will keep it. Julia checks back in here for the Panthers. Pratt with the inbound. Goes in high here to Nyman. Nyman with the screen after a dump off, and Carroll shot up no good. Call that one a jump ball. Stopping the clock, 42.7 seconds to go here in the third. This time it goes over to the Panthers. Full court pressure coming here for the Mustangs. Griffey, long pass. Kalia sends it across and into the bench here for Pineview.
And those are the turnovers that, yes, you do have a pretty solid lead, but avoid those easy turnovers as much as you can.
Bounce pass to Pratt. A little loose ball cleaned up here by the Mustangs. Could pretty much hold for the last shot. Give me a second. Differs. Down underneath. The timeout going to be taken here by the Mustangs. Will return with 10 on the game clock, 11 on the shot clock.
Tell me how that would make sense, huh?
Anyways, we'll take the commercial break with them and bring you right back here to the D-Event Center here on the campus of Weber State. Back at it here for the last 10.9 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Pineview in the lead, 31-17 over Mountain Crest. But the Mustangs could have the last shot. Carroll to inbound here on the baseline. 5-second count.
Oh, great defense by Pineview. There was nobody that was open for her to pass the ball to.
So now the Panthers with the opportunity to hold for the last shot. They get the inbound back over here to Gustin. Carroll trying to slow her down. Over down the end line. We go desperation three-pointer up, no good. Here for the Panthers, we'll just keep the score right here. 31-17 at the end of the third quarter. A little bit more scoring than we saw the first half.
At the first, but as it went on, it got ice cold again.
Yeah, it was a little colder for sure. But listen, hey, look, you got 10 points from Mountain Crest in that third quarter, and for them, you got to take that as maybe a moral victory, right? You don't like those, especially here in the playoffs where it's an elimination game. But, hey, you know what? Just start making some stops and do what you can to chip away. You got 8 minutes. Nothing's impossible. This Pineview defense is good, but do what you can.
Yeah, definitely. And they're going to have to get some sets in order to get some of those players open because Pineview is so long and they're getting a hand up in almost every shot. And it's kind of frustrating Mountain Crest so that they're not shooting the ball. They're kind of throwing it up quick, worried about getting it blocked.
Well, fourth quarter coming at you again. Ridgeline Green Canyon coming up next. Now we can take a look at the bracket here for the girls basketball side. Of course, Desert Hills and Snow Canyon will be the nightcap.
Yeah, that game's supposed to start schedule time at 9:10 p.m.
I don't think it's going to happen.
We had a double overtime game earlier today, just the second game of the day.
Carroll shot, still not a go. Rebound goes here to the Panthers. Kalia with it up top. Kalia again. Gustin on the far side. Brown on the defense. Julia with 9 on the shot clock. Julia spins inside. Now to 3 and a steal here by Sage Walker. Trying to go coast to coast. Left hand side. Up and in. Fia's pass goes over to the far side. Breaks up the pressure on the full court. By the Mustangs. Gustin. Swing it over. Kalia takes a screen. Back over here to Gustin. Ball coming now loose, and I'm going to get a foul. A little slow to get up is Reese.
Looks like the foul's going to send it the other way as well.
Yeah, very stingy defense right there by Mountain Crest. They did a great job of not giving them any open looks. Now they got to capitalize on the offensive end.
Mountain Crest doing better in the turnover battle here in the second half as well. Pineview has given up a lot. And Mountain Crest has kept it just a little bit cleaner.
Stop and a pop. 3-pointer up, no good.
I like the look.
It's a great look. Kalia crosses back over the Panthers. Her pass taken away. Emerson Brown, coast to coast.
And again, turnovers, especially when it's turnovers leading to points. It's only a 10-point game.
Crazy. Coming back, here's Julia. Stopping the paint, give it off. Put it up and in here for Fia.
Very unselfish pass there.
Carroll takes it off the screen. Mariana calling for a back. Straight away over to Sage. Emerson Brown, step back three from downtown, no good. Foul goes against the Mustangs. Evens the fouls up here for the teams, at least one apiece here in the fourth quarter. Eve's going to check back in here for Pineview. Harris also back in here for the Panthers. Reese getting over to Clay. Reese again unloads a three. This one too long and a rebound. Goes here to Leighton Pratt. Carroll. Takes the screen, goes over the far side, into the corner. Sage Walker, man on the face, doesn't matter. Puts it up, no good. Rebound goes here for the Panthers again.
Panthers are starting to clean up any sort of second chance opportunities for the Mustangs, getting a lot of these defensive rebounds, which may be underrated, but it goes a long way.
Oh, definitely. And Pineview also playing smart with the basketball, using the clock, which is their friend.
Down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a drive blocked away, and the Mustangs will bring it back, but the time ran off the clock. A long pass going to be tapped away here by Kalia. Rocco going to check in here for the Mustangs, along with Nyman. Rocco inbound here on the baseline. Long and bounce pass up top. Ariana on a drive, kick back out. Nyman reset up top here with Rocco. Drawing a foul on his drive. Maybe second team foul here against the Panthers. Mustangs reset to Rocco, inbound. Good look here from Emerson Brown, or three
Just
out
off. Like you said, Pineview getting every rebound now.
Yeah.
Fia, top of the key, drops it back. This is Harris off the screen. Going over far side. Fia, on to Harris. Right inside. Gonna go to the ground again. Jump ball. Possession will stay here for Pineview.
Man, it just seems like, you know, both of these teams are really trying to shut down anything in the paint. Everybody's settling for these outside shots, but none of them are going down.
Right. Fia shot, no good. Mustangs to take over. The ball bounces out of bounds. Carroll with it up top. Kicking over Emerson Brown. And a foul going to be charged to Reese.
Yeah, she played very good defense, but then all of a sudden she reached around and got caught.
13th foul here against the Panthers. Only one has been committed here for the Mustangs in this quarter. Carroll, quick release shot up and in. The Golden Spike Power Sports three-pointer.
Her first basket, and she looked a lot more relaxed on that shot.
And gets the steal as well.
Carroll turning it on here in the fourth quarter. Emerson Brown, far side. Reese on the defense. Hard shot, put up no good. Fia with a rebound on a foul. Going to be charged here to Brown. That'll be the second team foul here for the Mustangs.
Hey, and it's a single-digit lead right now for Pineview with 2.5 minutes left. That's plenty of time for Mountain Crest to continue to chip away here. They've outscored 7-2 here in the fourth.
Via. Dropping it back over to Reese. Leah. Back over to Reese.
But again, you say the clock is Pineview's friend, and that is definitely the case. They've been taking it down to about 8 seconds or so almost every single possession, the last few down, and a timeout taken by Coach Luce.
And we'll take it with them. 2:13 still left to go. Like I said, it's getting a little tighter here at the end. 33-24 lead here for Pineview. This is game 1 of the night here in the quarterfinal rounds for the girls 4A basketball playoffs.
Cache Valley Bank is dedicated to fostering local businesses, aiding financial growth, and building strong relationships. From personal to business banking, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat.
And down. Goes in. Harris wide open.
Wow,
look.
nobody around.
Talked about defense all night long, but it wasn't on that play.
Yeah, that was just a massive breakdown coming out of the timeout. Good timeout taken as well by the Panthers.
Yeah, I was going to say that was a great timeout, and when you can score that easily off a timeout, makes the coach look really well.
Harris with a steal. Nyman trying to get it back. Leo resets the offense here for the Panthers. Little ball skill. Splits the defense, draws a foul. That'll be the third team foul here against the Mustangs. We're all even now with the team fouls. Sage Walker back into the ball game. Here for Mountain Crest. Hayden Harris with it, kind of runs into Kalia there. Swing it back up top. Gustin holds.
It's a lot of time on the shot clock as well.
Swing it over. Here's a good look at a three. Might as well take that one. This one up no good. And you get the offensive rebounds like the Panthers do. Might as well. Fighting for it. Good look at a three. But up and in. Nets on fire. Reese Gustin.
Now Pineview getting every second chance point, every rebound.
Under a minute in the fourth quarter. Carroll tries to match. This one no good. A rebound. Ariana putting up a hard shot. Gets the end one.
What a move, huh? To go up and then under. Got someone to leave their feet. And
with
then,
your left hand, too.
Man, tough finish. Plestra on the end one.
Great fake out there to get Fia up so she could go under. Only one 3-point play opportunity here for the Mustangs. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound goes here to the Panthers.
About a 7-second or so difference between shot clock and game clock. But again, the Panthers will just try to ride out the clock as much as they possibly can and continue on to the next round.
Now, Pineview is a very impressive team. This is the first time I've had a chance to watch them, and they play really well together, score from so many different players. That makes them very difficult to guard.
Shot clock violation as they run it all the way down. 7.5 to go.
And a violation they were content with.
Yes.
Where, you know, again, they're more worried about clock than they are score.
Carroll will take the screen, put it up, no good. Rebound, put back here by Pratt at the buzzer, won't go as well. And the Pineview Panthers have eliminated the Mountain Crest Mustangs. We're in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, Pineview just was too much for Mount Crest tonight. They scored from everywhere and every different players all the time.
Yeah, very, I don't know. You give it to anybody, they can, seems like any of them can hit it from the three-point line.
Yeah.
Very dangerous team.
This is a very dangerous team, and as we say, yes, they're going to move on, and rightfully so. They showed tonight why they're going to be one of the tougher teams here in the bracket, and they'll go on. They will face off against the winner of this next game, Green Canyon and Ridgeland.
Looks like Kate is almost ready here for a post-game interview here with the coach.
So let's send it.
Let's just send it over to Kate. Take it away. Having a little audio difficulties.
Well, looks like her microphone might be off.
What?
Oh,
38 points in a game is, not a ton, but luckily we held them to even less than that. So it was, I was really happy with our defense and how mentally sharp they were, knowing who to guard and how to guard them.
You carry on in the tournament on Friday. How do you keep your girls motivated going into that game?
If you can't be motivated for a semifinal game, you got to check your pulse, I guess, right? They've worked really hard to be where they're at, so I'm really proud of these girls. They've had to battle the senior classes. Last 2 years has gone from not very good to where we're at. So I'm just happy that they've grown so much and that we're here to play for it.
Well, congrats on the win and good luck.
Thank you.
It's back to you guys.
All right. Thanks. Congratulations to the Pineview Panthers. Oh, looks like we got a player too. Let's bring in Kalia. Go ahead and take it away, Kate.
You popped off with 10 points tonight. What was your motivation going into today's game?
Just being a new student here, I just wanted to try to do my best. And so whatever I could do and put on the floor and put the effort out because I'm a senior, so it's the last thing I can do. So, yeah.
What will you take from this game specifically and take to Friday night?
Just being able to prepare for the other team, and we practiced their plays, so we felt as prepared as possible. So that really helped, and we've been here before, so that really helped too.
Well, congrats on the awesome win and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Back to you guys.
Man, oh man, what a bunch of competitors here for the Pineview Panthers.
Absolutely, yeah, this is a good team, and we talk about, yes, they have size, they have shooters, they have defense, they have offense. I mean, what don't they have, right? And so, yeah, this is going to be a tough team to beat for just about anybody when they're executing it at a high clip, right?
Yeah, and I just thought they played with so much confidence and so much poise from the get-go. It was almost like it wasn't a state tournament game. They were just out to play, and you could tell they're a cohesive team, and that makes a big difference too. They love to play with each other. It's very evident to see.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I'm looking at here on the stats specifically was, there were certain things that were fairly even. Turnovers, pretty even game. Yes, there were a lot, but as many as there were, it actually was fairly even on both sides. But ultimately, hey, it goes down to the fact that they kind of cleaned it up on both sides for shooting, right? The shooting percentage got way better in the second half than it was in the first half. So that's definitely another one of these keys that these teams are going to look at and say, all right, you know what, we got better at this. And I know Mountain Crest, you put an end to their season right here, right now. Pineview will look at this, and they'll continue to learn from it and grow, and they'll probably stick around and watch this game coming up next. But lots to learn for both sides.
Oh, definitely. And hats off to Mountain Crest getting here. Great year they've had. They just couldn't get the baskets to go in, and Pineview, like you said, there's a reason why they're one of the top teams in the state, because they played like it tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, that'll do it for us here for the Pineview Mountain Crest game. It's a Region 11 rematch. Coming up next, Green Canyon Ridgeline. We'll have to kill the stream. We'll bring it right back here on KSL Sports.